Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you for being here. So we're going to jump in and do a read for the month of March. This is going to be what the universe wants you to know, and this can relate to insights that are going to be very important for your relationships, for your work, or your life overall, okay? Now keep in mind, this is going to be a general read. If you are looking for a personal read, go to the Guided Intuitive up here or in my description box, all right? So let's jump into this. Before we get into the main spread, what we're going to do is I'm going to focus on you first and pull 3 cards in terms to get a temperature check as, in terms of where you're at right now, okay? So let's do that first, and then we'll jump into the main read, and we're going to get into talking about where you're at right now, some of the challenges that you're facing, how to best move forward, also what your strengths are, and different ways in terms of maybe what your hopes and fears might be, and then of course your suggested approach and that type of thing in your outcome. All right, so let's take a look at first you, and take a look at the temperature check and see what's happening for you here. Okay, happy March. All right, thank you all for being here and visiting my channel, and definitely like and subscribe if it does resonate, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Okay, all right guys, let's jump into this. All right, what is coming up for Cancer for the month of March 2021? What does Cancer need to know most, or what's really happening with them right now? Let's get a temperature check on what's happening with Cancer here. Okay, let's take a look. Wow. Here we got all 3 right here. Okay, haven't flipped them over yet. Actually, we got 4. So instead of looking at the bottom of the deck, I'll take all 4 of them. Okay, so let's take a look at what we have here. So what we have here, oh, this is good. Okay, so whatever's happening within your life, this could be a relationship or situation, there is a divine timing that is involved. Okay, now I bring this on to you because this is really important, because you have to step back and let the universe be able to co-create with you, right? You don't have to flex all the muscle yourself. You can when you utilize the universe to work with you in terms of maintaining a good vibration, keeping your attitude in check, focusing on the positive, and really embodying that energy of what you want. When you've done everything that you can, it's time to step back, relinquish the results, and offer it up to the universe, right? And continue to just do what you can, all right? So that's what this is saying, is that there's some sort of fated or destiny at hand, okay? Now, there's someone that maybe... there is someone that is thinking of you, okay? There's someone thinking of you that can't get you out of your mind, okay? Now, this could be you or that other person, okay? But that's what's coming through. There is some love on the brain here, okay? There's no doubt that that's what's happening. But one of you might be stubborn, okay? Now, it could be that one of you might be hard-headed. Could be you, or could be that other person. But what I'm feeling is this is kind of maybe that you feel like you're kind of talking to someone, and it's kind of like talking to a brick wall, okay? There's like no response. There's not even a vibration or a heartbeat, okay? For someone, it could be at a distance from each other. It could be, something's not happening in a situation, right? But that's what I feel that's happening here. And but here's the interesting thing. The final card that I get, you're the only one that's gotten 4 cards versus 3 so far, is victory. There's going to be some sort of success here, okay? So rest assured that whatever's happening, that there's going to be some sort of victory, here. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pull a card on what's going to help you towards this victory. What's the most poignant question that's going to be really important for you to really ponder in the month of March, okay? Here it is. From whom can I release my judgment? Yes, from whom can I release my judgment right now, okay? Interesting, guys. Here it is, okay? So maybe you're judging the situation in a different way, maybe than what it really is. Sometimes it's hard to tell, right? So it's about stepping back a little bit. But yeah, so this is when you judge someone, what happens is it closes and tightens your heart, right? It closes your heart, and so to the truth that separates you from love. So this is kind of like it binds us to our fear rather than focusing more on the love side of things. Right, and it keeps us, kind of separates from love, but and kind of holds you a little bit more in shame, more or less. But what this talks about is maybe who are you placing judgment on right now? Person, place, or situation, right, or thing, whatever that is. Maybe it's someone in your life. it also very much could also be yourself, Cancer. Who are you placing judgment on right now? Okay. This wants you to actually take those shackles off and release yourself. Okay. So this is a time to do that and drop the expectations of a relationship or the, whatever it is that you're judging yourself so harshly on. Release yourself from it. This is going to be key because this is about being grateful for what is right now. Okay. And that's what the universe is testing you on. This is very key. Okay. So what is it that you can be grateful for right now? Write that in the description box right now to put it in the vibrations. What can you be grateful for right now? Put it in motion and take action so you can start vibrating that, because that is going to be key. All right. But that's what's coming into play here. Okay. So really just look at the person you're judging as if almost they were like a small child of some sort. Right. And when you do that, it kind of, see them kind of as they learn, see them almost as they're trying to walk, but then they fall down and then they get up again, right? It kind of that type of thing, and making mistakes because their desire is to be able to walk, to be able to be loved, to be able to be accepted, right? And just probably as fixed as just as yours are, but this is add even more grace and open yourself up to this truth, right? That this person is also trying to do, to really open up and to really learn and grow and that type of thing. So when you lift the judgment off of others, it's almost as if that you discover, the hidden truth in you, right? It's when you lift that up, and this is saying that you're loved. You're whole, you're limitless, and so is that other person. Okay, so that is what is coming through here. So there's some harsh judgment in some way. Guys, ponder that a little bit. Now what we're going to do is to jump into your main spread. So let's go ahead and take a look at where you're at right now, the current situation. We covered a little bit about that right here, but let's see what wants to come out in the Celtic spread here. Where are you at? Let's take a look. The Hierophant. Yeah, this is interesting too because it's talking about your beliefs. This talks about your beliefs and what is tradition, right? And the Hierophant is Taurus type energy. So Cancer, what's coming into play is that your beliefs, with this being a 5 card, yeah, there's some sort of adversity or conflict in terms of your beliefs. So this could be about the judgment situation on who are you going, can you release judgment against yourself or that other person? And when you do so, you just really, really open up, right? And you get out of that fear and you get more into out of shame and into love. And so what this is saying is really focus on what is within you that is changing. What is that belief system or tradition that is changing for you, or that's kind of twisting and has some sort of conflict, okay? Because there's something here that's coming into play, okay? So yeah, it's what I see here. Wow, how interesting. Yeah. It's like it talks about orders and rules, right? There's something changing in that. 5 of Swords, yeah, it's the adversity, another 5 card, 5-5. Adversity, right? Adversity. There is some sort of conflict within beliefs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, okay? One more. 8 of Wands. Yeah, now it's about moving things forward in the same direction, okay? This is, the 8 of Wands is about, communication. It could be travel, change, and sort of movement of some sort. So very, very interesting. Yeah. This is, it's interesting too, because the Hierophant, the Hierophant, what I want to say here, it's kind of like the order of things to keep things in balance, and that's kind of like the infinity symbol as well. And what's funny is that you get the infinity symbol, the 8 of Wands coming through. Now things are going in the same direction. So whatever conflict that was previously before is now changing to go in the same direction. It's kind of what I feel here. And you could be getting message. It could be travel, change of some sort, maybe person, place, or things at a distance, but there's going to be some sort of communication, I think, that's coming through here, or change in movement, a change in some sort of belief system, okay? Yeah, I think that's key. That's where you're at right now. It could be that judgment that we just talked about too, okay? What is the opportunity or challenge? What is that? 10 of Wands, letting go of the burdens. Wow, guys. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. So what this talks about here is that letting go of the burdens, right? So you can actually move forward much lighter, right? And be able to move forward and not carrying that heavy responsibility and that old energy. Yeah. You have the Ace of Wands when I clarify that. So this could be a brand new opportunity. This could be of inspiration and creation. So your opportunity is to let go of the burdens and take forward this potential of a new opportunity. Now it comes with a little bit of action on your behalf. So when you get this opportunity, it's going to take a little bit of action, but you're going to have more energy when you drop these old burdens. Okay, so that is your challenge or opportunity. Okay, this is your challenge, and then the opportunity is here, and it's so fun. You got that in your challenge opportunity, placement here. Let's take a look at, what you need to focus on, Cancer. What is it that you need to focus on right now, okay, for the month of March? What do we get? 3 of Wands. This is about developing a better strategy and foresight in terms of your passions, okay? So this could be about, the 3s are all about communication. This is all about being prepared, being prepared as you move forward, okay? So before you move forward, develop some sort of strategy or plan before you move forward, okay? Yeah, this is about making some sort of decision. Remember we talked about judgment? Well, here's the card Judgment coming through, right? So this is all about, it's ruled by Pluto, but it's more fire energy, okay? So, it just talks to me about an opportunity, for you to really move forward and be resurrected because of this. What you need to focus on is being prepared for the future, right? And prepare, and then the universe is going to offer something to you. It's almost like you're going to be resurrected in some way. What you need to focus on is the resurrection of this change and preparing a plan, okay? That's what I feel, a resurrection of a change. Yeah, it's kind of like it's kind of from this 5 of Wands. This is about, there was some sort of disagreement and strife, tug and pull, but there's going to be a decision and a judgment that comes down. Now, some of you might be having a court case, some of you might be going through some sort of divorce, or something might be going through a change in terms of a situation, but there's going to be a judgment against this tug of war. And this is about strategizing, okay, moving forward. Anything else? This is interesting right here. Wow. Yeah, something has come to an end. There's that, judgment's going to be made, and a Tower moment is coming through here, which is actually, quite frankly, a really good thing that allows you to move forward. So this is about strategizing on the future. Wow, the Tower moment. Tell me more on this Tower. How interesting. Something's come to an end. Yeah, let me find a little bit more here. Something unexpected happens that's unavoidable, and it's going to leave you with choices. Maybe you had some sort of fantasy or imagination around a particular choice, and that's been cleared. The universe is clearing off of any sort of fantasy that was standing in the way, and I don't know if you were the other person or the situation. One side had made a decision, and something came down. And it put an end to fantasy and to the imagination of how things were kind of set here. 7 of Cups. What is it? Yeah, and it puts you on your path to the 10 of Pentacles. I had to follow that thread, guys, because what you need to focus on is your 10 of Pentacles, the path that leads you to your palace of what it is that you want. This could be stability for some of you. It could be the relationship of security. It could be the security you want in yourself. But what you need to focus on is the 10 of Pentacles. Let something fall. It was supposed to fall, and it got rid of all the illusion so you could see things clearly. And look how much more clearer this is, right? What is your recent past? What is your recent past here? The Wheel of Fortune. You ended some sort of karmic cycle of some sort. Now, this could have been with a person. It could have just been in your own life, or both overall. But bottom line is that the Wheel of Fortune is changing. So in your recent past, something happened, and obviously, and it's about changing. It's about making that change and moving forward. It's a 10 card as well. So that's what it just tells me. You're ready to move forward. It's luck. It's growth. It is wisdom that is gained from the changing of a cycle, okay, which I really feel was just below that we followed here, okay? What is your strength in the month of March 2021? Wow, guys, wow. Interesting. What is the strength for Cancer March 2021? What is Cancer's strength that the Cancer needs to capitalize on for March 2021? Here it is. What do we have? The Fool card. Guys, you're on a brand new journey. And it's a magical journey. This is a brand new journey. You're going to be protected along the way. Some of you might have animals, but they're going to guide you and heed the signs of your animals, that you have around you, because they're going to give you the insight you need to move forward in a much more magical way. And they're going to tell you where you can, when you're overstepping your bounds, things to watch out for. So the Fool's card is a brand new opportunity, and you might not even know what is ahead of you, Cancer, but that's okay, because this is allowing you to be open to the magic, right? To be open to that magic that is right before you here, and you've got everything on your side here. Anything more in terms of the strength is the Fool card. It's like when you least expect it, like something happens. It turns the world around in a way that is so magical, but was so meant to be put on your path. Yeah, you've grown. I get the Six of Cups. The Six is about growth. This is about reminiscing. This is about looking at the past, but not living the past, but just revisiting it and seeing how far that you've come. It's the Cups, how much you've grown in terms of your emotions and in your life, right? There's been significant growth. From the past, and you're now on this brand new journey. Anything else is your strength? Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, it could have been, you may have been dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you could have been, carrying that passionate energy, but someone that you were dealing with had allowed you to learn this lesson. It could have been being involved in a relationship or situation, okay, that brought upon that, okay. And it brought you forth to that Nine of Pentacles as well. This is someone who is achieving their goals, right? Who is, come to fruition. The nines are coming to fruition, and it's about being very in deep gratitude and in luxury, right? And now, she's got animals around her, and she attracts animals. Again, that's going to be key. But I really feel that now she's looking kind of beyond the vista, and she's ready for that next step. I think she's ready for a partner, or she's ready for that next step in life, whatever that is, because she's achieved that point where she is in her life. Guys, this is beautiful. Something had to come into play that was really important for you, okay? That put you on the right path and just took you to where you needed to be, and put you into a good foundation as well, because the whole cycles is changing. Things are happening all for you here. In your near future, what's coming forth for Cancer here in the near future for March 2021? What wants to come out? Yeah, there's a decision. Now, some of you could have a decision to be making from an air sign coming through, but you have an important decision to make, right? Some things will be hidden, but this is saying is that what's going to help you with this Two of Swords? What can help you in this being at a stalemate? Some of you have a decision. You feel you're at a crossroads. What does this look like? Okay. What does Cancer need to be aware of? Justice will be served. Things will be balanced. So this decision that you have to make, you give the Justice card, right? The Justice card clarifies that, and that's about balancing the situation out, okay? Whatever decision you make, it's going to balance things out. Could be deal with a Libra, but it's going to bring you good vibrations as well. The Justice card is a Libra card, but it does tell you that there's going to be a decision that's going to come down that's going to balance the situation out, okay? It's a lot of sword energy, okay? Anything else? Three of Pentacles. That might have to deal with work, guys. Some of you might be a partnership, maybe someone at work, someone that you partner up with, but this is an opportunity. The Three of Pentacles is all about friendship, and this is about teamwork and collaboration, but it's about communication. So there could be something coming in of communication, a new job, a new partnership to move forward in. That's all I'm telling you. You're going to have a decision. Some of you is going to be in work. Some of you could be in love, but I really feel that that's the case. One or the other here. Wow. What is your suggested approach moving forward? Your suggested approach. Suggested approach for Cancer, March 2021. What's important for Cancer to be aware of? Let's take a look at what that is. What is important for Cancer to be aware of? Best way for it, King of Pentacles. Now, this is to be a lot more disciplined and controlling and having authority over that. So it could be in your own business. It could be a business owner that you're partnering up with. But what this is saying is that your suggested approach is to be in authority of your own domain and be in control of your domain and having authority over that. That's Cancer. That's a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Now, you could be dealing with someone who's carrying that energy. So your suggested approach perhaps is a connection with that. Yeah, and this is about, continuing to put forth the effort, knowing that it's going to come to fruition. This is the Seven of Pentacles. So that is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. Could be, working with someone that you might have Earth in your chart, or you're just carrying on that energy, as well. But your suggested approach is to focus on work and be disciplined and controlling on what you need to do in terms of your boundaries. That's going to be very, very key, guys, okay? Yeah, the Magician, Gemini energy as well. You've got all the tools necessary to be successful. Concentrate on, authority and doing the work, putting that into play, guys, because you can really transform the energy and manifest it into something beautiful. Yeah, this is things are moving along as they should. Okay, not fast, not slow, but as they should. Okay, and that's what comes through in this. So that's going to be super key for you guys. Okay, it could be about communication coming through too, travel. What is it that you need to know? What is it that you need to know, Cancer? You need to know the Nine of Cups is going to bring you emotional fulfillment. Okay? Coming to fruition. What you need to know is going to bring emotional fulfillment. So if some of you were wondering about that, it is. It's going to bring emotional fulfillment. What is this? It's bringing emotional fulfillment. This Nine of Cups. Inspired thoughts. Your alignment, your new thoughts, new decisions, your new way of taking action, and your new reality is what has changed and is bringing forth this emotional satisfaction. This is beautiful. So your inspired thoughts are going to be an important component in this. What are your hopes and fears? What are your hopes and fears, Cancer? What is that for you here? The Star card, okay? It could have Aquarius in your chart, but this is about that healing, having hope and faith, those inspired thoughts that we talked about. Yes, this is about feeding those inspired thoughts that is going to bring you to that star-like. Now, some of you could be in the spotlight, your hope, or maybe that's some of you that are wanting to, but this healing that you're going through is going to be super key. So what's going to be, bringing you close to that Star card? What's going to be important for you in terms of your hopes and fears? What is that for the Star card? Surrender to inner peace. Okay, I think Taurus got this too, guys. Or Virgo got this actually. So do check out your moon, rising, and Venus sign. So make sure that you cultivate inner peace. You know who got this too? Gemini got this, I think, as well. Okay, but what this is saying, you might want to check out that read as well. But it's more about cultivating inner peace. So you know that when you're at inner peace, that you kind of find that silence within, tapping into your intuition, that things are going to flow more easily for you. Okay, what is the overall outcome for Cancer? What's the potential outcome for Cancer? What does that look like for March 2021? What is the potential outcome for March 2021 for Cancer? Let's take a look at what this is, okay? What is this for Cancer? Okay? Well, I'm going to let it come out. I want to see what wants to come out for you. What does Cancer need to know in terms of their outcome for March 2021? What does Cancer need to know most? Wow, guys. I'm going to use another deck. Hold on a second. What does Cancer need to know most about 2021? What needs to come up for Cancer? That flew right out. Wow, the Four of Swords. Okay, so this is about stability. This is about rest and recuperation. So we get that. So the Four of Swords is going to be important. Your rest and recuperation is going to be key. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Two of Cups. Oh my gosh, you guys. So this is about a contract, an opportunity in love, whatever that case may be that brings emotional fulfillment. This is about getting your rest and going within. I get the Two of Cups coming through here. And the two is about partnership and attraction. So for some of you, it's going to be a relationship or situation, but you got to get your rest so you can think clearly. And then I get the Page of Pentacles. It could be some sort of new beginning, okay? A new beginning. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. So guys, I am going to leave it there and just let you know that that's what I see coming through here. Just pay attention to all of the red flags within the process. But I do feel that you've got a brand new beginning, and just caution, go within and any sort of signs that are coming through here, and I think that's going to be key. So I'm sending you lots of love and light, and until next time, namaste.